So guys, welcome to another video. My name's Mark, I'm an entrepreneur and property investor, and in today's video it is Vlog Friday. So we're going to go out of the house, but we're going to be talking about specifically how to build wealth for the long run, how to get ready for that, and what's been happening with house prices recently. So I think we'll get straight into the video. We're not going to mess around. Nick, let's put some sick B-roll in. We're going to have an amazing day today. So guys, let's talk about property prices, and just in case anybody's wondering why I'm wearing this wonderful outfit, it's because we're heading to the shooting ground. But property prices in the UK last month, they rose by 2.1%, fastest rate I think since 2010 in a single month, so absolutely rocketing. And I'm going to get Nick to put a little picture up now, somewhere around here. You're going to enjoy that, Nick, of a screenshot I'll take with an article. But for someone like myself who's got maybe 3.1 million, 3.2 million pounds of property, that means last month I made in capital appreciation, you ready for this, Nick? £63,000 last month. Yeah. And then on top of that, my rental profit would have come in somewhere around 7,000 or 8,000 for the month, because we're starting to refill some of the rooms. And if anybody watched my video a couple of weeks back where I was going through exactly how much I made in March, well, April's just got a bit better. And May, we've already filled Stamford Walk, the Corby house. We filled that one for 975, so that'll be another £1,000 a month. And that obviously is, for me, net profit on the example I was giving you, because I already had the financing costs coming out, so this is just net profit increase. So I should be getting back towards where I would consider my properties should be generating, which is between 10 and 12,000 pounds a month of net. And I'll share that journey with you. I've been completely transparent so far in my journey. I'll be completely transparent moving forward. I have nothing to hide. I'm more than happy to share all of that with you. And we're on the lookout for a next project as well. So, but 2.1% in 1 month, and people are asking me, is that going to speed up? Is that going to slow down? And I have to say, from everything I'm seeing, I can't see it slowing down. We've printed more money than ever. We've got multiple people fighting after every single property that comes on the market. I mean, there's just so much competition out there at the moment. We put an offer in on a property, 185. It needed a bit of work. It was pretty similar to my Corby house, and it went for like 210. And you know, if they were asking 185 and we offered the asking. So I think competition for private properties is extremely fierce right now, and it depends on which side of the fence you sit on. I mean, I sit on the side of the fence of every property right now could be the deal of the century. If we are looking at printing 20% more money, which is roughly what we have, that's going to flow into assets and inflate their values. I think that a lot of people are saying that property prices will increase over the next 3 to 4 years by 25 to 30%. I think that's pretty reasonable, and I think today's prices are probably tomorrow's bargains. But look, let's head off to the shooting ground. I'm going to go through some more stuff while we're there. It's a bit difficult to talk when you're driving, but hopefully that gives you a bit of an input straight away in this video about my views on property prices. So Nick, do some sort of cool transition or something. I don't know what. Just do something cool. Go. So guys, here we are. We've arrived at the shooting ground. I'm looking forward to doing some shooting. And it reminded me of one of the things that I've just recently had. So my landlord, as you know, I rent the property I live in. He's just told me he wants to sell the property. It's going on the market. I mean, it's going to take him 6 to 12 months to sell it anyway. But at the same time, it did make me think, oh, I'm going to need to find somewhere else to live. And as anybody who watches my channel regularly knows, I'm building a house at the moment just down the road, but that's going to take about 12 months to finish as well. So it might happen that it just doesn't quite work out in terms of timing. And I was kind of thinking, maybe I should try and hit 2 birds with 1 stone, or shoot 2 targets with 1 cartridge. And I was thinking maybe I should buy something locally, a 4-bed that I could turn into a 6-bed HMO, and then look to see if I could live there for a couple of months in between whilst I wait for the other property to be finished. But then I suddenly caught myself and I thought, look, don't try and hit two birds with one stone. Just buy a great investment, rent somewhere that's suitable. If it's only for a couple of months, maybe you rent something smaller. If it's for a longer period, maybe you rent something a bit more grand. But ultimately, don't try and hit two birds with one stone. More often than not, you miss both. So that was something that I just thought about, and I thought it was quite apt considering we were down here at the shooting ground. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Nick to put some really good, hopefully slow-mo B-roll in of me hitting some targets and some stuff like that. So enjoy. Let's see some beautiful camera work. So guys, I hope that footage looks amazing. I'm sure it did. We've got aeroplanes everywhere. Here we go, Nick. We're going to do it anyway, mate. We're just going to keep rolling. We're not going to be able to stop the guns. There's aeroplanes everywhere. There's guns going off. We'll film the outro at home. We'll film everything else at home. But guys, I hope that you're enjoying this video. We really enjoyed putting it together so far. We also wanted to talk about sort of preparing yourself for wealth. And I think this is a really key... Nick, should we film the rest of this at home? Let's go home, film the rest of this at home. So guys, we're back home. It's a lot quieter now, so I can actually talk to you. But we just had an absolute ball there at the shooting range. What I was going to say is, maybe today we'll run a little competition. Anyone who puts a comment in this video, I'll run a competition. I'll do a thing next week. We'll hold it on the 17th of May, and we will draw it out. And at that point, somebody can come shooting with me. And if you don't want to come shooting, and you win, then we can have a one-to-one consultation or something like that, and we can have a chat. Either way, we're going to run a little impromptu competition, I think, today. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was being ready for wealth and being prepared for it, right? So we talked about not trying to hit two birds with one stone. We talked about how house prices have really started to pick up, and 2.1% in 1 month has led to me making sort of £60,000 of capital appreciation last month. But it's really important to be prepared for all of these things and start working a plan that gets you to there. So for me, I'm not at my end destination at all yet. I'm still trying to build businesses. I'm still trying to invest more. I've got a much bigger, broader plan. And I think wherever you are in your journey, just being able to visualize what does it mean to get to here, what does it mean to get to there, really matters. It makes such a huge difference to your mindset. So I'd encourage anybody watching this, write a plan, get a good thing together, play around with a compound interest calculator, understand if I invest this, I get that. Really play around with it, because I think that is so important for getting your mindset in the right place for long-term wealth. So I really hope you've enjoyed coming with us. I hope you enjoyed the video and shooting. I know it's a bit off topic. We've talked about property prices. We've talked about businesses. I look forward to seeing you. Put a comment down below, subscribe and like to this video, and I will see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys.